This is by far one of the most powerful things you can learn about the subconscious mind. Once you become aware of this and you really know it, you understand it, you understand it, you'll really make a lot of progress in your life. It's a very simple video. It's very easy to understand, but I want you to use it for the rest of your life because I know this one video can change everything for you. All right, let's get started. Hey superstar, it's Gavin here from Wake Up Fulfilled. I'm going to try and make this video really quickly because I got a one-on-one coaching session. And if you would like to work with me and my team and get a subconscious mind diagnosis session, you can go to neutralityshifting.com. There's a link in the description or up here on Instagram, Facebook. You can get a free subconscious diagnosis session to find out what's going on within your subconscious mind. We're going to be talking about a subconscious protection mechanism. I want you to understand that the subconscious mind is extremely complex. There's so many things going on, but the subconscious mind is very illogical. It doesn't understand specific things because basically it's like a sponge in a way. And it's important that we give the sponge or the computer specific instructions. Just like a computer's kind of dumb. Computers are dumb. Like, you know, we think that they're smart, but we're smarter than them because we made them, right? And so when it comes to, you know, typing on the computer, you're giving the computer instructions. When you're, you know, pressing the apps on your phone and all of this stuff, you're giving the phone instructions. When you're playing a video game or something like this, that video game has been programmed by a human being to function and operate in a particular way. And so we have to understand that when it comes to programs or the subconscious mind, the programs that we have in there are mostly corrupted. A lot of us have corrupted files. We have viruses. We got adware and like all of this stuff. And so that's why we have all these pop-ups known as triggers and behaviors and habits, and things don't lead to where we want to be. And when it comes to success, moving forward, taking action, a lot of us mentally masturbate. A lot of us, you know, struggle with procrastination, fears, anxieties. We struggle with being motivated and taking action towards what it is that we want. The reason this happens is because there's subconscious patterns that are protecting you from moving forward, from taking action, okay? And by the way, I just really appreciate you watching my videos and commenting and liking and supporting the channel in this way. I really do appreciate all your comments. Hopefully you're understanding a little bit what I'm talking about here. If you're understanding, leave a comment below on what you're learning right now. And so the subconscious mind, you know, it doesn't want you to move forward. It doesn't want you to live that life that you want. The life that you're visualizing or thinking about, the business you want to start, the business that you're currently creating right now, the next level of success, the next income bracket that you're trying to hit, the targets that you're trying to hit, the leads that you're trying to get in your business, the sales increase and all this stuff. Your subconscious mind doesn't want that. Okay, because it's designed to protect you from having more, because having more is the unknown. Okay, it's the unknown for a lot of people. People who experience a lot of success in their lives is because that success in some way, shape or form has become safe, normal and familiar to their subconscious mind. So they're able to create it into their lives. Okay, they feel worthy and deserving of what it is that they want. Self-worth is really important. And the subconscious mind portrays having that thing that you want as something that's bad, or you're not worthy of it, or it's bad, or whatever it is. And again, it's feeling like that, or it's expressing that particular emotion, particularly because it wants to protect you from getting to that lifestyle. Because if you have it and you manifest it or you create it into your life, it's like, well, we've never been here before, we don't know what to do, it could be dangerous, what if people rip me off, or, you know, nobody likes me anymore, or like I change and I don't like something about myself, who am I going to become, like what kind of friends am I going to have? Like there's so much unknown that happens in terms of having more success. And so what it does is it sabotages, it makes you feel procrastination, resistance, fears, anxieties around what it is that you want. So these are the manifestations of the mental masturbation, fear, anxiety, low motivation, all this stuff. That's the manifestation of it. But what's going on a deep fundamental level, on the core of who you are, the subconscious level, is that your mind saying, hey, we don't want this thing because we need to protect you in case something goes wrong. and the subconscious mind doesn't want anything to go wrong. The subconscious mind is designed to help you survive. It's designed to keep you within your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is everything that's familiar to you, everything that's normal to you, everything that's safe to you. You can do all of those things easy, right? You know, going on your computer, on your phone, going to work, you know, making food and all this stuff. It's totally normal for you to do all of this stuff because it's familiar, and it's familiar to everyone else as well. Everyone else is cooking and eating and going to work and all this stuff. But you know very few people that, you know, making millions of dollars per year. You know very few people who are, you know, living their dream life and all this stuff. And so because you know very few people like this, it's not familiar, it's not normal, it's not safe. And so if it's not familiar, normal, and safe, your mind's going to stop you from going there because it's not something that's, you know, in the environment, it's not as, you know, portrayed as normal. And so it's important to neutrality shift. It's important to shift those things in your life so that it becomes normal, familiar, and safe. It becomes natural. It becomes just, you know, I'm just going to the park. You know, one of the things that I shifted in my life, or should I say that I've always had in my life, is being able to travel all over the world. And I've been able to travel is something that just feels totally normal to me. It feels totally comfortable. It feels totally natural and neutral to me. But to others, it's like, wow, Gavin, you're able to travel the world. It's almost like a big deal to them. And so for their subconscious, there's some sort of pattern where it says it's not normal, it's not safe, it's not familiar. And so that's why they're not able to create that in their lives. Okay. And so that's why I learned that you want to make the things that you want normal. You want to shift it to be normal. So how do you do that? So the first thing that you can do is you can use the power of affirmations. Affirmations are statements that I created myself. Some of you may have heard of them. Affirmations is AFF, and then you got norm. So norm as in normal. Okay. Normations. Okay. Affirmations. You want to make your affirmations, your statements, normal. You want to make it natural. You want to make it familiar. Okay. And so when I say it's normal for me to travel all over the world, it's normal for me to make a significant amount of money, it's normal for me to invest in blank, you know, when I say it's normal for me to do it now, I create it. So you want to create statements where what you want is normal. It's normal for me to be in a happy, loving, and healthy relationship. It's normal for me to have a successful YouTube channel with over 100,000 subscribers. It's normal for me to, you know, do a particular habit every day. It's normal for me to pray every day. It's normal for me to meditate every day. So you just say it's normal for me to blank. It's normal for me to have $1 million or whatever it is. You repeat those statements over and over and over again, and so the subconscious mind starts to realize, okay, this is normal, this is familiar, this is safe. We don't need to protect you from any danger about this thing. And so when you tell your mind, you give your mind the instructions that it's normal, it's safe, familiar, now it becomes normal, and so you can create it into your life. And so affirmations are really powerful to do that. Another thing that you can do is, I like to call it echoing. Okay, echoing. Now echoing is otherwise known as modeling. And what you can do is you can float into someone who has the life that you want. You can you can imagine yourself floating out of your body into someone else and become them and feel what it feels like to have that reality that they have. All right. And for them, it should feel normal. And it should be someone who is, you know, been living that life for a very long time. To them, it looks so easy for them and stuff like this. And so when you float into their body, it's like, whoa, this is actually normal. You know, it's safe. It's familiar. You know, it feels good. And so as you feel those particular emotions, you can bring it back into your body and feel how it feels. And as you visualize the feeling within yourself over and over and over again, now it's going to become a part of who you are. Okay. And as it becomes a part of who you are, now it becomes safe. Your mind doesn't need to protect you. Okay. It doesn't need to protect you from, you know, failing or succeeding or having too much, or what are people going to think about me, you know, or feeling like I'm not valid or important or whatever it is, whatever the subconscious pattern is. Your subconscious mind is not going to protect you from that, because again, you are visualizing, use the power of echoing to really embody that emotion and embody that feeling within to your being. And so now you're operating on a frequency of this is totally normal. All right. And one of the other things that you can do in order to stop your subconscious mind protecting is go out and experience that thing that you want. So let's just say, let me just type experience here. Okay, go and experience what it is that you want. So let's say you want a new home. Let's say you want to one day move into $1 million home. This is just a random example. Or you want to buy a special car, an expensive car, whatever it is. You want to go out and test drive the car. You want to test drive the home. You want to go to places where they got these homes. You want to drive by and maybe knock on the neighbor's door, like whatever it is. I don't know, not the neighbor's door, but knock on people's doors and have a discussion with them and talk with them and stuff like this. Now, I've never personally done this, but what I have done is driven around in neighborhoods where they have like big homes and stuff like this. And I've been in other people's big homes as well. And when you feel that feeling, you feel what it feels like to live in it. You get to experience the feeling of being in that car, being in that home, or whatever it is. And as you experience the feeling of it, now you feel more of what it would feel like. Now you can take those emotions again and make it familiar to you. Visualize, not based on what you think, but you're visualizing based on what you know through experience. And as you visualize, you're feeling the feeling of it. You know that you're visualizing correctly. You know that you're doing it correctly. And so it becomes normal, natural, and familiar to the subconscious mind, and now you're able to go ahead and create that in your life. You see how that works? So you want to use the power of affirmations. It's normal for me to be successful. It's normal for me to be in a loving, healthy, and romantic relationship. It's normal for me to travel all over the world. It's normal for me to make 6 figures per year. It's normal for me to do this stuff. Another way you can do that is do echoing. Echoing is basically embodying the emotion of someone else, taking on board the emotions and how they feel about the success or the relationship or whatever it is that they have, the behavior that they have. And then also you can go ahead and experience what it's like. Get in mentorship, coaching, going to that house that you need to go to, the car you need to do. And as you begin to do that, you start to embody the traits, the behaviors, the feelings that is associated with what it is that you want. So now you get to create it into your life. Okay, this is by far the most powerful thing you need to understand about subconscious mind. It's designed to protect you. And so all you need to do is make what you want familiar. Make what you want normal, make what you want safe and natural to have in your mind. And so that's what's going to go create into your life. Okay. So if you would like to work with me one-on-one, we offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session at neutralityshifting.com, where we will help you with procrastination, resistance, mental masturbation, overcoming your resistance, your fears, your anxieties, and motivation, getting you to a motivated state and becoming that person that you know you need to become in order to create your reality. There will be a link to get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session in the description here on YouTube. If you are on Instagram or Facebook, there will be a link up here. All right. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding. I really appreciate you watching my videos and supporting the channel in this way, liking and commenting. I really appreciate when you do that. Thank you. And I'll speak to you in the next video. Peace.